as responsible citizens and those who have had a little experience in governance as well as those who are concerned, napaka-importante na suportahan natin itong ginagawa ng administrasyon. I can see, we can understand the need in a democratic society to speak out our voices.
Right.
Kahit na sa China, si Mao Zedong yung nag-introduce nung before the Cultural Revolution ng let 100 flowers bloom, let 100 thoughts contain.
Yes.
Importante yan. But, yung ating mga hindi pagkakaunawaan, we can discuss that inside, and it should end at the water's edge. Hindi na water's edge ngayon eh.
Yeah.
200 nautical miles na.
Right.
Kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin, proteksyonan, yung exclusive economic zone, hindi talagang, I hate to use the word, pero binabastos na talaga tayo eh. Yung mga ibig sabihin, talagang bullying ito. Hindi na intentional na ito eh. And talagang jostling. And ang katugunan dyan is that our presence should be not military, but it should also, and even them, they're using gray tactics,
Yes.
gray zone tactics. Hindi naman tayo paluloko na, alam mo, pag ikaw napikon dyan, at gumamit ka ng dahas, kumbaga sa suntukan, girian lang ng girian.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon, pag ikaw sumuntok na, they will capitalize on that. But I would like to point out one thing. One of the strongest positions we have is not only our legal position, supported by the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea, to which the Chinese are also a signatory.
That's right.
Ang importante maisip natin, one of our strongest assets here is the issue of the environmental destruction that has been going on and will continue to go on if the nations in the area, even those who have no claims, are not so sanguine about supporting the issue of punishing those who are destroying the coral reefs and are putting into question our own security, food security for the next generations. Doon tayo dapat ngayon, I say, ayoko naman pangunahan itong National Maritime Commission. I'm sure they are doing that, and this is part of their focus. And ang ibig ko lang sabihin, gusto natin makita na ang environmental issue, hindi lang sa pamamagitan ng DENR, kung hindi doon sa mga eksperto at sa lahat ng mga kasama ng mga academic organizations at pagre-research. Of course, nandun na yung UP Maritime, pero let's get more voices and more experts speaking in protection of the environment, because this is the bigger picture or the bigger cause beyond territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Pero Ka-Orly, sabi niyo po, let's get more experts on this matter. Now, do you think it's right na yung council now is going to be led by the Executive Secretary? Shouldn't it be then led by people who are directly involved with issues like the DENR or maybe even the PCG or the Navy or the Philippine Navy?
Hindi, tama yung ginagawa ngayon eh.
Okay.
Alam niyo, yung panahon, there was the one single moment in our history where we exported rice. That was when the Marcos Senior administration decided we're going to stop the shortfall. Alam mo kung sino ang taong nilagay doon? Si Rafael Salas. He was the Executive Secretary.
Okay.
Why the Executive Secretary? Because he is primus inter pares. He is first among equals. If that, kaya niyang patakbuhin, kaya niyang and he moves and speaks directly to the president without any conduit or without any other steps. And this is, I think, very valuable in quick response because we know how interconnected we are now. This is the world of communications.
Right.
So much is happening and will happen. So we're fighting a battle here already, and we are already at a disadvantage in the military sense. But there are many areas in this competition that we can use our creativity, our ability to collaborate with others, and our own desire to make true to the world of what the Constitution says.
Opo, Ka-Orly, kasi sabi nyo nga po, no, the PBBM administration is doing the right thing when it comes to handling itong West Philippine issue po West Philippine Sea issue natin, ano. But what else can we do aside from filing democratic protest? Diplomatic protest, ano. We have 147 to date na file na diplomatic protest. What else can we do para po makinig sa atin ang China?
Alam mo, the world is not equal. When China was poor and it went what they call their century of humiliation from 1840s to 1940s up to their the Communist Party won the Civil War. The important thing to remember is that in these particular instances, political power and military power comes from economic power. This Holy Week, I had a chance to review the history of Singapore. And I always love to read Lee Kuan Yew's. He went dito, napakaliit na bansa, tinanggal ng Malaysia, talagang initsapuera sila, etc. But they turned their disadvantages to advantages. But one thing, after rereading those books, one thing stuck in my mind. What was their advantage? Their advantage was they were consistent. Consistency in governance is critical. And in these times of crisis that we face, we have to be consistent. Of course, importante we speak with one voice. But this should not stop those who have. Pero sa akin, ano nyo na yan, behind closed doors na kayong mag-usap, magsigawan. Because when I was in the government, ganun din ako nagtataas din ako ng boses ko, talagang nangangantsaw din ako. Pero there comes a point wherein, pag foreign policy na ang pinag-uusapan, formulation and implementation, we should really speak with one voice. Because in the final analysis, we only weaken our country if we cannot come behind the government that wants to protect its sovereignty.